A very good morning to all my students. Today we are back with our science class, and today we are going to study how pollination and fertilization takes place. And we are also going to study the two different types of pollination. Okay? Now students, can you see the three stages here? That is stage 1, stage 2 and stage 3. With these three stages, I will be explaining you how pollination and fertilization takes place. Okay? Now let's study about stage 1, that is how pollination takes place. Now what is pollination? Pollination is simply the act of transferring pollen grains from the anther. Okay, this is anther, and these red dust like particles are pollen grains. Okay, this is the top male reproductive part. Okay, that is called anther, from where the pollen grains, that's the red dust like particles, are transferred to the tip of stigma. Okay, this is stigma, this is female reproductive part. On the top of it, the pollen grains are transferred. Okay, so this process of transferring pollen grains from anther to the stigma, this is called pollination. Okay, see students, I have drawn it clearly here. This is anther. Okay, this is the anther, and this red dusts are pollen grains. When these red dusts, pollen grains, are transferred from the stigma, passes from the style, and then it comes to the ovary. Okay, that is, the pollen grains are transferred from the anther. They enters from the stigma. This is the style part. Okay, from the stigma they enters, passes from the style, and then enters the ovary. So this process is called pollination. Now, what is fertilization then? The process of pollens joining with the ovules present in the ovary is called fertilization. Now, can you see these pollen grains? These pollen grains are entering from the stigma, passing through the style, and entering to the ovary. Okay, can you see this yellow round shape? These are the ovules, and this green part, this swollen part, is the ovary. Okay, so this ovary, where the pollen grains comes inside and it joins with the ovules. Can you see these ovules? It joins with the ovules, and then it gets converted into seeds. Can you see these two seeds? I have drawn here brown color two seeds. That means the pollens are joining with the ovules present in the ovary. So this process is called fertilization. That is, ovules converting into seeds in the ovary. This process is called fertilization. Now students, look at stage 2, where the fertilization process is going on. Can you see? The ovary is increasing its size. It is getting swollen up. Okay? And can you see the seeds inside? Okay, these are the ovules which are now formed as seeds, and now ovary is growing up to become a fruit. And what else we are noticing here? We are noticing that the petals are now drying, and they will fall off very soon, and the fruit will grow. Now students, look at stage 3. What we can see here is that after fertilization, the ovary swells to form the fruit, and the ovules becomes seed. So we can find here a complete fruit. Can you see here? A fruit is developed after fertilization. So students, what we have studied today? We have studied the 3 stages, that is starting from pollination, then after pollination is fertilization, then after fertilization comes the development of fruit and seeds. Clear?